it's definitely a lot, but at the same time, peaceful protest ain't work. So what do you expect people to do? You can only expect people to watch themselves get killed so many times before the outrage gonna come. So yeah, it might be a little excessive, but at this point, you know, at the least, if you kill a black man, at least we gonna bring the city down. So that's at the least. So you know, I don't completely condone it, but shit, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. Because I stay up the street from there, man. That's where I grew up at. I was there 2 days before it happened. It could have been me. People just fed up, man. People want to live. That's all it is.
So many convictions. So many policemen haven't been convicted. It's like, how many more? You know, so I mean, people just tired of it. I mean, you see the diversity out here. It's not just black people. It's not just minorities. So I mean, everybody's tired of it. You know, it's like, how many times is it gonna happen? How many times you can keep peacefully protest without getting the job done until, you know, something else happens.
And if you come outside knowing, if you out here knowing while it is going on, you will see it ain't just black people. It's a lot of different people from a lot of different cultures and races that's fed up too. So don't just think it's us.
It is the right thing to do to like continue this, and I mean the protesters aren't going after people, they're going after like the businesses and corporations. I think it is too bad when the small businesses that are like locally owned are being, you know, looted.
Right, like there were some minority-owned businesses that
exactly.
also got
Yeah,
attacked.
so I think for me that's a little hard, but I mean, I think in the past nothing has really gotten done until like there's been like a total uprising like this, and so I do think maybe it's necessary.
Personally, I feel protesting was necessary, but the looting, that could have went without.
Yeah.
A lot of people ain't got jobs behind this.
Right.
And the National Guard is outside, you know?
I mean, obviously someone thought that this was the right amount and that this is what they needed to do. And I mean, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I also feel like I don't get that much of an opinion. I guess I would think about it that way, is what would it take for me to be that angry and be that hurt in order to do that?
I think, you know, necessary or not, it happened. And so, you know, you have to look at it for what it is, an opportunity for growth.
Right.
You know, it's unfortunate, yes, that it had to come through violence. Is that the way for change to happen? No, it's not necessarily that way, but I think pushing it too far is what they did, and this is a natural response to what the rhythm they put out there. What happened is an evil thing. That man, what he did is an evil occurrence from somebody with some dark energy behind him. Anyhow, you know, what's going on now though, we have to flip to the positive.
Yeah.
You know, but if they push, you gotta push back.
You know, we can't peacefully respond to a murder.
A lot of us are part of the Twin Cities Democratic Socialists of America, and I think as socialists, there's a belief in showing up for BIPOC and working class communities in times of crisis and in times of need, and recognizing that most of the local grocery stores surrounding the area are closed as of now. A lot of residents in the neighborhood relied on those places to access food and groceries, and that access is not there, it's interrupted. So this was our opportunity as socialists and working class people to be there for our communities in their time of need and at least expand some access to food.
Right.
So we have a dynamic base of members and coalition partners who, once we put out the call to action, just showed up. I mean, look, people are bringing more boxes right now of water, and it's just been amazing to see people show up for our community right now.
If they're violent towards me, oh no doubt, I'm gonna have to be violent towards them. But I'm sitting here in peace. What we're running into is this old mentality, which ended up with a beautiful man dead because of that idea, that nature, those values that they uphold, they stand for. I feel more safe North Minneapolis, 8 o'clock on a Friday night than I do near their precinct because they're dangerous. I'll stand right here and I'm not gonna move.
Yep.
I'm not gonna move until peace will come after justice. And through sufferation, that will come. This is suffering. But you know, it's necessary, and the violence is just part of it. They're looking at me with sunglasses on and a mask on as a threat.
Yeah.
Not somebody out here trying to preach peace and love.
Right.
We can't be at peace with all of these inequalities and you know, just it's out of sorts.
Like, I mean, you gotta have the voice heard, you know, but is destroying your own city, destroying your own community the answer? I mean, and it's so convoluted too. You can peaceful protest, but you're talking to the cops, you're not talking to the lawmakers. So then when you talk to the cops, are they gonna take it upon themselves to change?
The way we're going about it right now, the way we're burning down small businesses that are within the community, that's horrendous what we're doing. However, the 3rd precinct, state capitol, and everyone up in like that chain of command, this needs to happen. Us tearing down our own community, that ain't helping anyone. If any, like a lot of these people, they're already struggling for money. They don't got insurance on their buildings or nothing. People are losing, like my buddy worked at the Wendy's, now he doesn't have a job to work at. And you know how hard it is to find a job when your town is rioting? And also during the coronavirus? Impossible. So my boy's probably gonna go homeless again because of all these things. It's ignorant people wanting to do ignorant things. However, this has been justified and it's been waiting too long. The ways we're going about it is wrong though.
I grew up around here, you know, like that Cub is the Cub I shop at. But I totally understand where people are coming from. Like I understand all the rage. Like I grew up here, I also dealt with MPD. Like I know what they're like. I mean, like they'll rebuild it, but you know, it hurts to see like, to know that people that live here, you know, have to go farther to get groceries now. But I'm hopeful that either way, like some good can come out of it. You know, like the fact that we burned down a police precinct, maybe that means we can think about alternatives to policing. Right? How long have we been saying that policing doesn't work? Maybe this is an opportunity to do something new, like do something different. And so I'm hopeful that, you know, if it did go beyond the level that was called for, like maybe it'll push us to that next thing that'll be better than what we have now.
Us trying to like us going after that AutoZone, that was instigated by the police. There's video documents of this guy wearing like full riot gear who went there with a hammer, broke everything, and then like scurried back to the 3rd precinct. Crazy how like I posted that thing 7 times last night on my feed. Every single time got shut down. The police instigated the AutoZone riot. I don't know about everything else, but like I know they definitely instigated the AutoZone riot. I have friends that were there who have footage of it. Truly crazy how like the cops are the ones that instigated this AutoZone bullshit, and then they want to be pointing with guns at us. Like you are your own problem. You can't punch yourself in the face, go to a lawyer and be like, oh, my bitch beat me. No, it doesn't work that way.
Tell them, preach.
It's too stupid what we're doing out here. And like everyone at night, I'm trying to be here during the peaceful shit. Everyone at night want to be looting and doing all this other thing, which like I understand that's just because this is a poor community going on. And like that's just because of the economy and what's going on. And it still stems up back up because they don't want to talk to anyone about these things. Everyone's just brushing under the rugs and everything. Like apparently only one of the officers has been charged, I believe. And I believe he's trying to move to Florida now and to his 2nd house right now. How is that justified? While everyone's protesting outside of his house, this man's in Florida. This isn't fair. This shit's not fair and we shouldn't stand for it. This is America and it only takes 5% to overthrow this shit.
Nah, ain't fucking. Keep it up.
Boy, they had 400 years to
keep it up.
To fuck around and get this shit right. You feel me? It even said it in the Bible.
It took one person.
It took one person for all this shit to happen, bro. Obviously,
it ain't right.
Yeah, it ain't right. It ain't right.
Yeah, I think that we needed this.
Yeah, most definitely because it's like it's still here, but people just don't. It's just all in silence.
It's just getting.
You know what I mean?
No, racism. I wouldn't say racism either got stronger or less. It's just always been here. It's just now we got the right gadgets to record it.
Right. I mean, to see it. Technology is here now to show what's wrong.
Now
we see it. Everybody can see it now.
It's all over social media.
There's no hiding shit now.
Ain't changing. We're just recording it.
Yeah, we're just recording it.
See, the sad truth is that we need violence in order to come to a compromise. We have been peacefully protesting for hundreds of years, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make anything. It doesn't make sense for us to keep peacefully protesting when they keep killing our brothers and sisters, keep shooting us down on the streets. He didn't do anything, and it doesn't make any sense.
I'm just in the middle of